Mike Kelly. I played keys and sang and wrote songs.
Hi, I'm Jerry Yarrow, and I was in that fabulous band, The Sharks.
I'm Bob Assini. I'm a drummer for The Sharks. Was there since its inception.
My name is Bob Button. I play the trumpet and I sang with The Sharks.
My name is Steve Gilhooly, and I played bass.
Jeff Roberts, I played trombone and tuba.
It was very, very important to be original because otherwise we were just another cover band, and none of us were interested in that.
Playing original music is just the greatest feeling in the world, especially when people start to know you as songwriters.
The nice thing too is we had 3 writers. I wrote some stuff, Mike, Jerry, great writers.
You have to understand, in the early 80s, Albany was like this real scene, and there was a lot of bands playing a lot of original music, and a lot of it was this minimalistic, 80s kind of stuff. And here we are, a 7-piece band with horns, and somehow we kind of fit in, and we just, I don't know how we were accepted in that group, but we were.
I think the template that we really followed were when the band came along, who really just incorporated everything into their sound. Personally, that was really a big influence of, the only rules are there ain't no rules. You can just incorporate it all.
True.
In fact, in one song, we went from a rock to a ska to a swing back to a rock, all in a 4.5 minute period. It just kept things interesting, and it was like, I said, I'm never gonna find another band that can do something like this. I just remember spring of 80, I believe it was 83, and having the record release party and having a lot of the DJs coming up and on a stage, and it just, and that first time you hear on yourself on the radio, it just was like, wow.
From our first EP, Shark Treatment, there was a tune called I Won't Be Happy Till You Hear Me on the Radio, which was kind of written for the radio, and it worked. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
These 2 guys are owed a lot of thanks for how successful we were. Steve put out posters, t-shirts, buttons, just
swag.
Swag. So much stuff. And Bob was the booking master behind the band.
Wow.
He just worked so hard, put out so much information, and really we owe a lot of debt of thanks to both these guys.
The same now, you really do. And it's all about grabbing attention.
It was a different time. You had an 18-year-old drinking age, so you had younger people in the
Lots
audience.
of cigarette smoke.
And cigarette smoke, yeah. College town. I mean, we were a hit in the colleges.
Yeah,
People
our first
excited.
gig was Russell Sage.
Let's have a party, Albany. Let's have a big bash, Albany.
On one hand, it always kind of bothered us as a group that was what we're probably most remembered for. And on the other hand, that's what we're remembered for. But the fact that we're remembered is much more important than the video. It was a lot of fun.
We thought it would be a hoot. So,
And it actually was a good cause too. It raised money for drug rehabilitation, and it sold quite well.
it didn't exactly cement our legacy, though.
Music builds community. And the community, was bolstered by that. So.
Albany, New York.
Our saxophone player passed very quickly a couple of years ago. It was devastating, to be honest with you. The first of us to go.
Tommy deserves a lot of credit because there probably wouldn't be a Sharks without Tommy.
Right.
Bob, Tommy, and I played in a band before that broke up. Mike is Tommy's cousin, somehow finagled for us to come and play with Moonlight Jamboree. And that was kind of the nucleus of the Sharks beginning right there.
It was just great seeing everybody, and we're all a little, some of us are bigger, some of us are smaller, a lot of us are grayer or have no hair at all, but it was just wonderful seeing everybody that we came up with.
I had a smile on my face
Yeah.
the whole night. Was
Yeah.
no chance of it going away. It
went by so
really was
quick.
wonderful, and it did
Yeah.
go by in a flash. Yeah.
And what a pleasant surprise. The place was packed. They were just hooting and hollering for us.
Yeah.
Nobody showed up with walkers or oxygen. That was a good thing. It was just such a validation.
I just think of the whole as being a very satisfying and proud thing. I'm very proud of all the stuff we did together.
The most proudest thing is 44 years later, we're still, you know, maybe not as the Sharks, but we're still playing with each, you know, playing together.